1944, as World War II blazed across the world, the United States Navy remained rigidly segregated. Black sailors were largely restricted to menial roles like cooks, stewards, and laborers, regardless of their intelligence, leadership ability, or service record. And against this backdrop of institutional racism, a quiet but historic challenge unfolded at Great Lakes Naval Training Station in Illinois. It would produce a group later known as the Golden 13. That year, the Navy selected 16 highly qualified black enlisted men for an experimental officer training program. The conditions were unequal from the start. No surprise there. And while white officer candidates were given 16 weeks of instruction, these 16 black sailors were ordered to complete the same curriculum in just 8 weeks. There were no textbooks provided, no formal classroom instruction, and no guarantee that success would be rewarded. They were expected to teach themselves complex subjects such as navigation, seamanship, naval law, engineering, and leadership while under constant scrutiny. And despite these obstacles, all 16 men passed the program. Their scores were among the highest recorded in naval training history. Yes, the highest recorded. And their performance left no doubt about their competence or readiness to lead. Yet, when the results were announced, the Navy commissioned only 13 of the men as officers, making them the first black commissioned officers in U.S. Navy history. The remaining 3 men who also had passed were denied commissions and with no explanations given. No deficiencies were cited, and their exclusion underscored a painful truth. Even excellence did not fully overcome racism. The Golden 13 went on to serve with distinction, though they were often assigned to segregated units and denied command over white sailors. Still, their very presence in uniform as officers cracked a barrier that has stood since the Navy's founding. Their achievement directly challenged the myth of black inferiority and helped accelerate the Navy's eventual desegregation in 1948 under President Harry S. Truman. And for decades, their story was largely ignored in official histories. No parades marked their success, no immediate recognition followed their sacrifice. Yet their legacy endured. The Golden 13 proved that leadership, intelligence, and courage are not bound by race, and that equality is often won not by permission, but by undeniable excellence. They were given half the time, fewer resources, and no guarantees. They passed anyway, and in so doing, they changed the U.S. Navy forever. Please continue to be open to renewing your mind. No said.